Urban Therapy with Sun752. This is your daily go-getterism number 649 for July 13th, 2016. Wait, is it the 13th? Yeah. July 13th, 2016. Alright, so I thought we was going to do every video outside for the rest of the summer, but we had to come in today because, you know, the weather ain't, it's not acting the way that we need for it to act. So, you know, I ain't trying to break no equipment or damage any equipment. So we have to come in. What we're going to talk about this evening is letting your loved ones down. Letting your loved ones down. Nobody wants to let their loved ones down. Nobody wants to disappoint anybody. Disappointing people is not something that's good for your confidence. It's not something that's good for your ego. However, sometimes it's just like that. You know, sometimes you can't prevent letting somebody down or disappointing someone. And that's not something that people set out to do. Very rarely, even the most stubborn people, the most hard-headed people, the most crazy people, off-the-wall people, they don't want to, you know, be the ones to be like, yeah, I'm going to go out and disappoint somebody today. It don't work that way. You know, but sometimes circumstances are beyond your control and you have to do what you have to do. You know, you want your people who support you to be behind you. You want them to represent for you. You want them to be there and hold it down. You know, and you want to make your people proud. Ain't no denying that. Who don't want to make their people proud? And people being proud of you is very good for your confidence. It's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a life-giving thing. That's how you breathe life into people. That's how you breathe confidence into people. You know, when people know that people are proud of them, they standing by them, they supporting them, they down with them. Y'all see, I got the knee pads on because just got finished personal training session, but I ain't having enough time to look. It is what it is, y'all. We get ready to do the Urban Therapy with Sun show in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Men and women divided beyond repair, part 2. So just wanted to let y'all know that before I forget to say it at the end of the video. But anyway, so check it out. You know, when it comes to disappointing people, there's certain people in your life that you want to try to make sure that you don't let down no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, especially like your grandparents. Nobody wants to let grandma and granddad down. You know, you don't want to let them down because those are the ones who spoil you, you know, like crazy. They don't care. Even the meanest grandmoms have been so instrumental in your success in whatever you have done that you don't want to let them down. You know what I'm saying? Like, even grandparents that did a terrible job with their own kids, they step their game up when it comes to the grandkids. You know, you ain't my baby's gonna have everything. Matter of fact, his mama better not put her hands on him. I put my hands on him, but she better not put her hands on him because that's my baby. That's my baby. He all I got. She all I got. They all I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So, you know, if it gets to the point where you do something so crazy and off the wall to let your grandparents down, you be feeling some kind of way. Like, yo, I gotta check myself. I gotta do better because that'll put you down in the dumps for real. Like, you know, your grandparents raised you not to steal. They give you everything that you wanted, so you spoiled all crazy. They raised you to be a law-abiding citizen. They raised you to be polite, respect your elders, be kind, be gentle, be respectful to everybody. Raise you to study and to be focused and be successful. And do you mess around and do something stupid like steal something on a dare or something crazy and get locked up? You know that's gonna let grandma down. You know you're gonna feel some kind of way about doing that. Or it could be even more serious crime. So whereas you really had to get a lawyer, you really had to go to court, you really had to fight the case, you really had to post bail, and you might not have won. You gotta go upstate. It happens. It happens like crazy. It happens to a lot of people. But that's not something that's easy to live down. You know what I'm saying? When granny got to put money on your books. Granddad got to come up on VI day. It's a funny thing because put out the question today on Facebook about if your child got locked up. You know how parents be like, yo, you better not get locked up. You better not be out there doing nothing stupid, because if you get locked up, don't call me. You know what I mean? Parents say that kind of stuff all the time, but do they mean it? Put out that question today on Facebook. It's interesting. You know, some people said that they would definitely, you know, come through and scoop their kids, and some people said, nah, I ain't doing it. They did something stupid. If they made their bed, they gonna lie in it. Two different schools of thought. Can't say that one is right and one is wrong. I know what I would do. I'm going to go get my baby. All my eggs are in one basket, for the most part anyway. I only had one daughter. But I've also been, you know, instrumental in raising some other kids. So I'm not just, you know, look, you know, if I'm looked at as a father figure, then a father figure is going to represent. And that's that. Yeah, I might be a little disappointed, but we're going to talk about all that when we get you home. When you come home after we make bail, then we can talk about all that. We can handle all that. That's just the way it is. It is what it is. You know, when it comes to disappointing people, you know, that's not even, like, people don't even want to disappoint their enemies or their haters. Think about it. You don't want to disappoint your haters. You know what I mean? You don't want your haters being able to say that you failed. Think about it. So you don't want to disappoint them, because you got to give them something to hate. If they hate it, you got to give them something to hate. You can't give them nothing to hate. If you fall down, they ain't going to hate on that. Then they'll probably let you join in their game. They crew. They clique. So you got to stay strong. You got to stay on your grind. You got to stay pointed towards success. You got to stay up and stay good and stay relevant and stay, you know, reaching for the sky, the stars, baby. Try not to disappoint. Try not to let your loved ones down. But when it comes to the point, you know, there are other things that you can do to let your loved ones down. You know, besides crime or going to jail, there are myriad of things that you can do to let somebody down. You know, you can let a lover down. You know what I mean? Cheat on somebody, and you know, they really believe that you were faithful, and you might be the love of their life. They may be the love of your life, and you know, they find out that you was greasy and grimy. They're gonna be let down. You know, some people play hard and act like that don't affect them. But having somebody as the love of your life, that's a big deal. The love of your life. Which incidentally is going to be the show, you know, the Daily Go Getimism show for tomorrow. That's how it's going down, y'all. Oh man, well, I gotta get up out of here. Listen, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And yo, when it comes down to it, you gotta work hard not to disappoint the people that you love, not to let your loved ones down. Especially, you know what? One thing before I get up out of here, when it comes to your kids, you don't want to let your kids down. You know what I mean? That's a big letdown right there. You do not want to let your babies down. You know, you have people who depend on you. They love you, and they depend on you. You daddy, you mommy. You don't want to let your kids down. Kids, grandma, granddad, you might let your parents down. You know, people don't, you know, when you're going through your rebellious stages when you're a teenager and all of that, you might let your parents down. But you get it right. As you start getting older, you start realizing how instrumental your parents were, and how come they insisted that you do certain things. You start respecting their wisdom. So you might not want to let them down either. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all have a good night. Check out the Urban Therapy with Sun show tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have black men and women been divided beyond repair? Part 2. It was so heated last Wednesday that we had to do a part 2 because we almost didn't cover most of the material. This time we're gonna cover it though. We gonna cover it though, yeah. We gonna cover it. Yes, we is. Yes, we is. So I'll holler at y'all later. Check out the show tonight. 347-677-1533. If you call in and listen to the show, and you can also comment. If you don't want to call in, you can go to the website blogtalkradio.com. blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. That's how it's going down. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all check it out. I'll holler back. Peace!